Hi Capricorn, welcome to your Halloween edition of He Said, She Said. Thanks for joining us. My name's Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get started. Capricorn, the Death card. It's about the ending, of course, of a stage of life, but the beginning of a new adventure. It feels solid. It feels like something that needed to fall away in order for you to experience something new. It's a cycle. An ending so that there can be a new beginning. Now, Richard has pulled a card from the Mausolea Oracle.
Yes, the Prince, the Forgotten Adversary. Sorrow, Lost Valor and Serendipity. Yeah, so there's a bit of serendipity around that card as well, isn't there?
There is.
So I'll just read a little bit of the description here. Although he himself has no memory, the Prince reminds us that to dwell in disgrace, sorrow and loss has an impact on the world around us.
Okay. So let's see where this goes. A Capricorn could be you, could be someone around you. If you're cross-watching, could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Hierophant.
And here I've got the Three of Pentacles, interestingly enough.
Isn't that interesting? It feels like the same person, but let's see. I'll cut these cards. And let's look at the status of this relationship. How you're viewing this person, the strengths, the challenges, advice on what to do, what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
Okay, status of the relationship. How this person views you, Capricorn. Strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden, and the outcome if nothing changes.
We've got the Knight of Cups, but he's in the reverse. Well, this is a very flaky kind of energy, isn't it, Richard? It's the card of the dreamer, but it's worse than that, because this person does have dreams, but they don't. It's kind of like they never really attain goals.
But did they break a promise, perhaps?
It could be a broken promise. It's somebody who went back on a promise, or it's somebody who may have come towards you, Capricorn, and then backed away. It is that when we think about cycles, right, this is someone who doesn't complete the cycle, is in this constant state of fairyland or dreamland. You know, there's no practicality around a Knight of Cups, especially when he's in reverse. Because he lives in a dreamland. He doesn't really do anything to make those dreams a reality.
Okay, looking over here, status of the relationship. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I'm getting a broken promise in order to go through a death cycle.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's somebody who's not very happy about that broken promise.
Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got here. The Three of Pentacles. Well, isn't that interesting?
Yeah,
because you had that at the bottom of the deck there. This could be a work situation. Strangely, I know I've got the Knight of Cups here in reverse, but this feels more like something that is more platonic energy rather than love. But we'll see where this goes.
Over here we have the Empress as how they're viewing you. Well, I'm not so fond of the status of relationship cards, but I do like how these parties are viewing each other. So it looks like they still want to work together in spite of a broken promise that has led to some hurt feelings.
Yeah. It's not too bad. Let's have a look and see what the strength is. The Sun, that's nice energy. Because this feels like growth. Now, when we talk about death, right, this feels like something that happens on the other side of that death cycle.
Yeah. All right, let's look over here at strength. It's a strength. That's fantastic. You know, we've got Leo energy over here possibly as well.
Yeah.
But you know, we're seeing here the ability to show compassion, to show nurture, and to show strength. Yeah, that's great. Strength is strength. The
challenge is the Hermit card, or the Merlin card. So this there's distance here. It could be that you're distanced from this person, or vice versa, but the feeling here is somebody who needs to perhaps go away in order to gain some knowledge or experience.
Well, I've also got the need to actually spend that time as being a challenge. You know, and maybe there's resistance to actually being by oneself.
Needing to look at things from, well, it's time and it's distance, and it's something that gives them perspective.
Yeah, that's what the hermit does, but the hermit can't work quickly. The hermit never works quickly. It's a very passive energy, isn't it, Michelle?
Yeah.
Weakness, high priestess in reverse, not using that intuition. Not using the intuition or listening. I shouldn't say not listening to one's intuition.
Yeah, or ignoring it, or not believing in it, not trusting in it.
That's right.
Advice: what to do. Temperance. Well, this is this person. I feel this is the person who needs to gain balance in their life by taking some time to be by themselves, giving themselves some distance so that they see things more clearly with the sun. And with temperance there, it feels like something that this person needs to work on in order to bring peace. I get a sense here of bringing peace, understanding. They may even need to focus their energy more on, I get as mastering themselves. I get this as mastering a craft, but in this case I feel mastering themselves.
Oh, that's nice energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Looking over here, 7 of Wands. So keeping one's guard up.
Yeah, or distance, right?
Or distance.
There needs to be this separation,
like
this
a
distance.
wall.
Yes. While this person is doing this.
Yeah.
No, keeping that kind of... It seems to be kind of counterproductive, because we've got the Strength card, right? So wanting to show compassion, that you support this person in whatever work that they're doing on themselves, but at the same time needing to maintain distance and a guard so that it doesn't affect the work.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's see what the advice is, what not to do. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. Well, in that case, it's going backwards and forwards. Back and forth. What do I do? What do I do? Am I doing the right thing? Oh, maybe I should have done this other thing, right? It's stick-to-itiveness. It's once you've chosen a direction, it's sticking to that.
It's kind of chariot energy, isn't it?
Yeah. Rather than going backward and forward, thinking, oh, well, maybe I should do something else. No. It's about working on themselves. I'm not picking this up as anything to do with love per se, although there is a very strong connection here. It's more about a nurturing environment. This feels, it could even be like a mother energy, right?
Yes.
Allowing distance, allowing this person's space to work on themselves.
Okay, looking over here at what this person should stop doing, we have the 2 of Wands in the upright. Yeah, I get that as being a bit of a time-out energy as well. Yeah, you've got this guy here sitting at this gateway, or standing at this gateway, and he's got the world in his hands, and he's saying to himself, what am I going to conquer next? Don't think the time for conquests, or even thinking about conquests, is the time right now. I think it's a good time to get one's ducks in a row.
And I also get, and I normally don't get that with this card, and it's got nothing to do with the tarot card, but I'm just picking this up from Spirit, saying that this person over there needs to stop worrying about what's going on over there with this person.
Right.
Like looking and saying, oh, I wonder what's going on over there.
What are they trying to conquer?
Yeah, the distance, right? It's almost like someone who's in another country or in another state, or there's distance between the 2 of you, however much that is. But for a lot of them, I feel that there's actual long distance.
Right.
And they're looking, and it's like they're looking off into the distance and thinking, oh, I hope they're okay. I'm getting this message from Spirit. They're saying, I hope they're okay, but I need to put up this wall. They still love this person, but they need to put up this wall, but they're still thinking to themselves, I hope that they're okay. So they need to stop worrying about what this person's doing, basically.
Okay.
Let's have a look and see what's hidden here. The 4 of Cups. I feel that this is someone who's going through depression, a difficult part of their lives in which they're dealing with a lot of emotional turmoil, in which they don't know what they want. They feel disinterest. I get a sense here of someone who doesn't really know what they want with these cards. So they're likely to go backwards and forwards and try many things without really committing to anything, because it's all coming from this place of serious unhappiness, but it's got nothing to do with the external environment. It's all internal and how they're feeling about themselves. They're just feeling like nothing's working, like nothing's working, and it doesn't matter who puts a who
cup
wants
in front of them.
a cup in front of them and say, here, have this baby, this will work. They're saying it's not working. It's not working. So this person needs to go here in this hermit energy in order to finally see something that they haven't been seeing.
It's ennui, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That kind of that French term for boredom with one's circumstances.
But it's worse than boredom, because I feel it's like boredom to the extreme, meaning anything that they used to feel made them happy isn't making them happy anymore, and they're worried about that. They're also worried about where their life is headed. Some of them are even questioning their life and their life path, their choices in the past, and so they're in a very dark place. But the challenge for this person is to go through this experience. And I think that part of the experience is maybe feeling a little bit ostracized or away from people that they normally would be helping them, or showing them that strength, that compassion, that support. It's not there. It's not available to this person, but it has to be that way, because people offering them support and it's not working. It's not working. Something else needs to happen here for this person to come out of this. I'm going to call it a phase, but it could be more than that. For some, it's really quite a dark place at this person, where they just don't know what's going to provide them with this life force energy anymore. The things that were working for this person aren't working.
All right, let's look over here. We have the 9 of Wands for what's hidden. Yeah, it's that wounded warrior, right? The feeling of being beaten up over a fairly long period of time.
Yeah. And goodness, again, I get that kind of energy of fearing the worst, like saying, I hope that they're okay.
Hey, oh, right, yeah.
All that kind of thing, and being very watchful. But there's defense here with both of the 7 and the 9 of Wands as well. It's caring about someone, but also needing to keep distance, because that person could potentially be not acting as themselves or be quite hurtful at the present time in their current state. We've got the Knight of Wands as the outcome. Yeah, I think that there's something here that this person is doing. They're taking some kind of, I get extreme kind of energy here to get themselves out of this 4 of Cups. They seem to be going on some kind of journey or quest in order to make themselves feel something
or feel better,
because there's this disconnect here. Their emotion, but the thing is, the way that they're approaching this, the emotions aren't there. It's like their emotions aren't there, but the passion is there, which is a little bit odd. It's a very strange kind of reading, because it's kind of the only thing I don't have here is I don't have Swords energy. I've got Pentacles, but that's not really about money either. So this person seems to be being driven solely by passion at the moment. Emotionally, it's like they're blank, but there's passion here. They're not really thinking about things practically. They're not thinking. Spirit just gave me a message. They're not thinking, and that's why the challenge here is to go away and think with this Merlin card, because at the moment it just seems to be about making themselves feel good in the moment, but afterwards not being even happy with that.
Okay.
Goodness.
Well, let's look at the outcome over here. We got the World in reverse here. So it's about unfinished business. It's about a cycle not being closed out here.
I also get a strong energy of someone who can't travel or can't be with someone who's at a distance.
Right. Yeah, you were getting a lot of distance from this person here. Yeah.
Distance. Yeah, and with all of that wand energy, it's someone who desperately wants to do something. They desperately want to help someone, but they know they can't. They're holding themselves back. They know they have to do that, but they still deeply care. They deeply love this person, but at the same time, they're being asked to kind of not worry so much. Let it be what it will be. We'll see where this goes, but this person seems to be very disconnected from people that love them. They seem to be, for some reason I get that they're actually, you know, it's getting that kind of ostracized energy, right? Exiled. But this person, I feel, has done that to themselves. Self-exile while they're doing what they're doing here. But they're being asked to keep things in perspective and stay healthy with the Temperance card as well, and I think that's what this person's worried about. I feel it's more about this person's mental health, physical health as well. They're worried that this person's going to get hurt, or that they're hurting themselves, something like that. It's quite dramatic. It could even be a family member or even a spouse, and the other spouse has gone off to do something here and has isolated themselves, and the other person has to kind of disconnect, but yet is deeply worried about what this individual's what's going to happen to this person. And I get that there's distance, physical distance between the two. Yeah, it's this cycle of that needs to end so that there can be something else. But we'll see where this goes in the extended Capricorn. I hope that you join us there. The link is down below in the descriptions box. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe. If you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you. Don't forget about the personal readings. You can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, for more information. I'm offering new channel memberships. Please be sure to click the join button or look in the box below if you'd like to become a member of the Gypsy Insights team, my band of gypsies. It's growing as we speak, and I'm offering early access, so please do check those out. If this one doesn't resonate, please be sure to check out the Soul for Repair playlist, and those readings are done in this style, but they're not sign or time dependent. Happy Halloween, Capricorn. We'll talk to you again soon, and we'll see you in part 2.
Thanks, Capricorn. Goodbye and good luck.